Module 1, Foundations of the World Wide Web and Core Technologies. Lecture 1, Introduction and Course Focus. Welcome to this course on web technologies. In this program, we will explore the World Wide Web as a platform for interactive applications, content publishing, and social services. The web has transformed the way we communicate, work, and access information. To fully understand its power, we must study its history, the technologies that support it, and the tools that make it possible to create content and build applications. By the end of this course, you will have the skills to design and develop web pages and applications, apply universal design principles, and understand the standards that ensure interoperability across platforms and devices. Lecture 2, History and Development of the World Wide Web. The World Wide Web was invented by Tim Berners-Lee in 1989 while working at CERN. His goal was to create a system for sharing information among researchers using hypertext. By 1991, the first website was live. In the mid-1990s, web browsers like Mosaic and Netscape Navigator made the web accessible to the general public. The dot-com boom of the late 1990s saw rapid commercialization of the web. The early 2000s introduced what we call Web 2.0, a phase characterized by social media, user-generated content, and interactive web applications. More recently, the focus has shifted to mobile-friendly design, responsive layouts, and cloud-based services. Understanding this history helps us appreciate the rapid evolution of web technologies and prepares us to adapt to future developments. Lecture 3, The Web as a Platform. The web is more than a collection of static pages. It is a dynamic platform for delivering interactive applications, publishing content, and providing social services. Businesses use it for e-commerce, governments for digital services, and individuals for expression and communication. The platform is built on a foundation of open standards, which ensures that web content can be accessed by anyone, anywhere, using different devices and browsers. This openness has been critical to the web's success. Lecture 4, HTTP, the Communication Protocol of the Web. At the heart of the web is the Hypertext Transfer Protocol, or HTTP. This is the communication protocol that governs how data is exchanged between web browsers and servers. When you type a URL into a browser, the browser sends an HTTP request to the server hosting the site. The server responds with the requested resource, such as an HTML file, an image, or a video. HTTP has evolved into secure forms, most notably HTTPS, which encrypts data to ensure privacy and security. Understanding HTTP is fundamental because all web technologies rely on it for communication. Lecture 5, Markup Languages, HTML, XHTML, and XML. Web content is structured using markup languages. HTML, or Hypertext Markup Language, is the standard for structuring web pages. It defines elements like headings, paragraphs, links, images, and lists. XHTML is a stricter version of HTML that follows XML rules. It was designed to bring more consistency to web development. XML, or Extensible Markup Language, is not limited to web pages. It is used for data storage and transfer. Unlike HTML, XML does not define how data is displayed but focuses on describing the data itself. These markup languages form the foundation of web content. Mastering them allows developers to structure data and information for both human readers and machines. Lecture 6, CSS and XSLT, Formatting and Transforming Web Content. While markup languages provide structure, we need styling languages to control how content looks. Cascading Style Sheets, CSS, separate content from presentation. CSS defines fonts, colors, spacing, and layout. This allows developers to apply consistent styles across multiple pages and adapt content for different devices. XSLT, or Extensible Stylesheet Language Transformations, is used with XML to transform data into different formats. For example, XML data about books can be transformed into HTML pages for display. Together, CSS and XSLT give developers control over the presentation and transformation of web content, ensuring flexibility and clarity. Lecture 7: Interactive Graphics and Multimedia Content. Modern web pages are not limited to text and images. They feature interactive graphics, audio, and video. Technologies like HTML5 introduced native support for audio and video without relying on external plugins. The Canvas API allows developers to draw and animate graphics directly in the browser. Multimedia has made the web an engaging platform for education, entertainment, and communication. From online games to video streaming services, multimedia is central to the modern web experience. Lecture 8: Client-side programming with JavaScript. JavaScript is the primary programming language for the web. It runs on the client side, meaning in the user's browser. JavaScript enables interactivity, form validation, dynamic content updates, animations, and responsive interfaces. Combined with frameworks like React, Angular, or Vue, JavaScript powers complex web applications. Understanding JavaScript is essential for any web developer, as it transforms static pages into interactive experiences. Module 1 Summary. In Module 1, we built a foundation for understanding web technologies. We traced the history of the web, explored its role as a platform, studied HTTP, and reviewed markup languages like HTML, XHTML, and XML. We examined CSS and XSLT for styling and transformation, explored multimedia integration, and introduced JavaScript for client-side programming.